Adam is not only the St. Louis Cardinals pitcher, he's the founder of Big League Impact, an organization that helps fight poverty through the platform of sports. And they're doing it by playing fantasy football. And Adam, first of all, welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're going to get to that and let people know how they can play some fantasy football against you and other big leaguers in a moment. But first, get us caught up on how everyone's doing, specifically how you're doing.
Yeah, we're doing the best we can. I mean, we're making the most of it. We're here in the hotel and going a little stir crazy, but you know what? At the end of the day, I told people yesterday, don't feel too bad for me. I'm a big league baseball player in a fancy hotel, and I'm going to heaven when I die. So I'm living the dream. You know, I mean, my wife doesn't feel too bad for me at all when she's at home with 5 kids right now, crawling all over her. So we're making the most of it. We're, also staying as ready as possible. Luckily, I brought some workout stuff and I got a baseball here, and this is my throwing partner.
That's
Wayne, seriously, you're not leaving the room at all. You can't access like another pitcher and go out in a parking lot and play catch?
No, we cannot leave the room.
How we getting food?
Did well here at the hotel. We're having a fun time.
Adam, honest, couple days in that hotel, you see ghosts or no?
Okay.
Is that a yes?
But here's a true story. This is my first example of this. Stay in the hotel. My toilet just started throwing water up like crazy.
No, I'm sorry. What was that again? What was that?
Yeah,
I'm out.
my toilet started throwing water up like crazy onto my bathroom floor, and I just called out to it. I just said, "Hey, knock it off!" And I'm telling you,
will you stop it right?
I think you're lying. I don't believe you, sir.
I'm telling you the truth. Hey, and listen to this. I don't think my teammates believe me either, which is probably a good thing because they would freak out. But that actually happened. But see, I've got it good with the ghosts. Me and the ghosts are tight.
All right.
Wow.
You threw a no-hitter against your pillow, apparently, yes?
Yeah, and lots of people want to know like why it wasn't a perfect game, and it wasn't. I didn't walk anybody. It wasn't my fault. I hit all my spots. Somebody must have made an error. I'm not naming names.
Now, you have not pitched in 9 days.
No.
I mean, what is that going to feel like when you get a chance to get back on the mound? I mean, have you thought about that? What's going through your head?
I have no idea. You know what? I think I'm an old fellow now. I ought to be able to adapt better. I mean, I've had a couple of seasons where I had to miss a few starts, and here's what you can't do. You can't buy into the fact that you haven't pitched in 9 days and it's going to be bad. So I'm going to go out there expecting to be really great, and we'll see what happens.
Wayno, that's what blew me away, 30-30. I remember my last game, I hit a double off Matt Moore, and I was standing on second base in the Rogers Center, and I was like, I'm done. This is it. It was nice playing. I was at peace with it. You said at 30-30 that you had kind of that moment a couple years ago dealing with all the injuries, and you were prepared to walk away, and I was like, really? And can you kind of take me through the mindset of what like re-energized you?
Yeah, that's absolutely true. In 2017, I think from pitching with years of a stretched out ligament on the inside of my elbow. I don't know, I'm trying to move towards the camera here. I think that put more pressure on the backside of my elbow. And so I lost cartilage back there. And in 2015, 2014, I had my first surgery on the backside of it after the season. In 2017, I had another one. But, you saw me, D-Row. All you guys saw me. Y'all thought I was done, too. Everybody thought I was done. My old buddy Skip Schumacher was coaching for the Padres on the other side when I made one of my last starts before I went on the DL in 2017. And I was throwing 80 miles an hour. I pitched against the Braves. And I don't know how in the world I was able to scratch through 5 and get a win. But, every pitch hurt. There was no joy in that anymore for me. Every pitch I was just trying to survive and trying to figure out a way to be able to possibly throw at 82 miles an hour. And I've never been like a true power guy, but pitching at 82 with a slop curveball that's 60 miles an hour, changeup that's 75, and a little spinning nothing slider, that's tough, man. If it's not going to be good and it's going to hurt, there's no fun in that. So I started to see the ball, and I honestly, I kept playing catch at the end of was it 2017 or 18 through that middle of that year because Dominic Leone needed a throwing partner to get him back, and I kept throwing, get him back, and in the process, I kind of changed the takeaway of my arm swing, and that made all the difference. I started being able to throw the ball with some carry on it, and get the ball up and around 90 again, which was
I'm
a
born
pretty
again.
You mentioned 30 clubs in 30 days, Dero. Adam, a couple years ago, we pulled up to your spring training facility, and the parking attendant, Dero was driving, and he said, "Sir, you're going to have to park a mile down the road." And Dero turns to me, he goes, "Shahads, this guy doesn't know I hit 20 home runs in the show in 2009? Any Dero stories? What do you got?
We had fun.
Dero is the pulse. He's the heart that keeps the clubhouse going. That's
Bringing
that
people
was
together.
Dero, man. Dero is such an amazing guy to have in the club. You got to have guys that keep it loose, that are willing to get up on a table and dance a little bit, show a little couple of moves. But the season is so long, and if you got a guy who can go out and be a great competitor, but also keep you loose and keep you fresh and ready to play baseball, there's not much better you could have in a clubhouse. And Dero, top 5 all time, guaranteed from anybody who's ever played with him in doing that. That was it. Dero,
Like the
you'll
biggest
like this. Yesterday,
compliment I've ever
put up
gotten.
clips of you and your Japanese teammate from Toronto who used to do those
Munenori
legendary.
Kawasaki. Where is he now? Who knows?
He ate 3 bananas, so he didn't get cramps.
Yes.
That
Monkeys
greatest
don't
thing.
cramp. That's what he
You
used
said
to say.
You said he's a good dancer. We have a footage of you dancing pretty darn good yourself, you with your daughters, and
Oh, look at this.
cute.
Is that Richard
That is
Simmons?
Richard Simmons. Are you sweating to the oldies, Adam?
Went to the oldies, no doubt about it. So
I love
during
that.
during the quarantine period, my wife and I have realized that we have to find ways to keep. We have 5 kids. We have to find ways to keep them interested and keep them moving and keep them off the couch because this time is just made for.
Now this is Dero, Adam.
I fell for it. I fell for the TikTok dance with my daughter.
Yeah.
You
So
have to.
keep them moving around. So my girls, they love playing this game on the computer, but to earn minutes on the computer, they have to either go outside and spend some time running around playing outside, or they have to do something active. So my wife's got them doing Zumba classes in the basement. She's got them doing sweating to the oldies and many different other things. But we're trying to keep it light too. We're trying to channel our inner direction, keep our kids having fun, but also active.
Well, that's great. Hey, I mentioned at the top, Adam, that baseball fans are going to get a chance to compete head-to-head with their favorite big leaguers in fantasy football, and it's all for a good cause. Tell people a little bit about this endeavor and how people can get involved playing head-to-head against some of their favorite big leaguers in fantasy football.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be doing some Zoom drafts through Big League Impact. If you want to sign up to play with us in those cities, it's going to be completely safe. It's going to be remotely done. Obviously, we're going to go and do that through Zoom. And God, I look at my financial planner and I go, dude, where were you on that one? We should have got on Zoom a long time ago. But if you want to sign up, you go to bigleagueimpact.org and you can see the people you get to play with. Kyle Gibson and Lance Lynn and myself and Nick Ahmed and a bunch of other people. Luke Weaver, Stephen Matz, Kyle Gibson, all kinds of people. But each city has a square. And if you click on that square on our website, it pulls up all the information that has to do with your draft in that city. So we'd love to have as many people on as we could. Obviously, we've got some big projects planned with Big League Impact, and we're going to have a lot of fun. There's still going to be tons of draft smack room and smack talk in the draft room, and so we're going to have a great time. We're going to raise a lot of money for people who need it in a way that is safe and enjoyable for everybody.
Who we taking with the #1 pick if we have it? Is it Mahomes?
It's Christian McCaffrey.
It's Christian
Yeah, you
McCaffrey.
got to pick CMC #1.
Yeah.
But you could do worse than taking that great quarterback in Baltimore.
Everyone always shied
Ooh,
away
Lamar
from
Jackson.
Yeah, very good point.
I don't know
You
if
get the
Lamar
rush
Jackson.
yards.
I don't know if he's going to run as much as he did last year.
Adam,
Well,
one.
listen to this.
What'd you have for breakfast?
I had 5 leagues last year, and I had Lamar Jackson as my quarterback in all 5, and I won 2 and went to the finals and won. If you had that guy on your team, it was kind of like having LaDainian Tomlinson on
Back
your
in the
team.
day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day. If you had him on your team, you were going to win.
Adam, one mystery box question before we go. If your daughter were to date one of your teammates, who would you want it to be?
Yeah.
No?
Well, I mean, nobody old.
That's a tough question.
If I had to have my daughter's date, so look, I got people calling down the hallway. Hey, pick me, pick me. I can hear. You know what? There's a couple guys I'd go with. They're both pitchers. The pitchers are smarter, more brilliant, more dynamic
that makes
athletes
sense.
and people.
More dynamic.
I'm going to go with Dakota Hudson, big,
Good-looking
strong,
cat.
crafty Southern boy, young. Jack Flaherty,
Can't
good
go wrong
choice,
with Jack
really
Flaherty.
good choice. You know who else is a good choice? Johnny Gant. John
Okay.
Gant.
I like that.
John, man of his utmost integrity, but also a good Southern charm. Yeah.
Before you go, how do you like
all-
your eggs? We've been
goes for
having
all the
this
pitchers.
debate all show long. It's over medium, right?
I do like them over medium. I like them scrambled. I don't love eggs, but I like them in every form. If I eggs Benedict, that is a way that I'll do it a lot of times.
Okay.
They say no
out to my
drippy
buddy,
yolks.
To my buddy Chris Burke right now, who's doing the KBO games out in Korea. But Chris is the one that he started bringing his clubs on the road so he could chip plastic golf balls into the curtains. I've been keeping sane. I played 9 holes yesterday, D-Row.
In your room.
I did. I played 9 holes yesterday while I played online poker with our teammates. But I played 9 holes. I hit a bottle cap with my pitching wedge into the curtain over and over again. But after every shot, I do 50 running places.
It's
And
unbelievable.
then 3 times. And then when I got up on the green, I made my putt every time.
Tiger Woods style.
I love it.
That's what he used to do to get
Swing
ready for
70.
majors. He'd sprint because he wanted to feel panic, and then
Yeah. That's great. Hey, Adam, we wish you and your teammates nothing but the best. Continue to stay healthy, stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you guys back in the field very soon.
Yeah, thanks. And thank you for letting me promote Big League Impact. We're doing some great things in St. Louis and also around the whole country and abroad. So appreciate you letting me have that platform to share that.
Absolutely. Definitely.
lock in
Good
on
call.
some push-ups and sit-ups because, little long in the tooth, you're going to need that beach bod at some point.
Check out my hold on, I got to
Oh,
turn the
wow.
Oh,
Look.
wow.
I got to turn the screen around. I'm showing you the wrong stuff.
This is awesome.
Did I do it? No, I did. I did it wrong. All right, here we go.
Look at
There
that.
it is.
My crossover
Wow.
system. This is the play, guys. This is the play. Crossover symmetry.
That's great. I love that.
All right, Wayno.
All right, Wayno.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, dudes, see ya.